Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing lovely Mimi's nails. As you guys already saw on Instagram, we are gonna be doing her some stiletto nails. I don't have 3XL length in stilettos, so I'm gonna be using our 3XL square, and then I'm gonna trim them. With some scissors. So back in the day, before there was pre-shaped nail tips, this is what we used to do. We had to shape it up from scratch. I was thinking about using the coffin, but I don't know. I kind of feel like those tips are a tad bit thicker, or maybe I'm fucking tripping. I don't know. I don't really use the coffin ones as much as square. So I was like, fuck it, let me just do square. I just like to kind of cut a little bit, like visualize the stiletto. I don't cut it super sharp, because if you fuck up, there's no going back, girlfriend. So you just want to cut a little bit at a time, and then you're gonna perfect it with your hand file. So here and there I will make one a little bit more sideways, like I'll cut more on the left than on the right for some reason. I think it's because I'm a lefty. I don't know, does anybody else do that? And then right now I'm gonna go in with my little file, or if you guys have the on point disc, you guys can totally use that to file the nail tip. But I don't recommend you spend too much time filing the nail. Just try to make it as pointy as possible. It doesn't have to be super duper perfect. And then after you apply the acrylic, it is going to get a little bit thicker. So one thing that I did learn from Mimi actually was using my e-file for the shaping process. I don't remember if she did my nails stiletto one year, but I fucking learned it from her. She used the sanding band just to bring it down a little bit. Because she was like, why did you spend so much money on your file if you don't even use it? And I was like, bitch, you're right. So that's when I started using the sanding band to file the sides a little bit. I personally prefer the on point disc, but this works well to bring it down little by little. And I don't recommend a normal carbide bit, because you could lose control real quick. I would say to use a sanding band to do this if you're going to try it. And your speed doesn't have to be super fast. It could just be like at a 4 or 5. So right now I am changing, just in case you guys hear all kinds of noises in the background. I'm gonna get ready to go to the park. But I was like, fuck, meanwhile, get ready, bitch. Let me see if I can do a voiceover for these hoes, and hopefully I can upload it by the time I leave so you guys can watch it. So today is Sunday, August 18. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. And if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you guys are not new, but you just haven't subscribed because you just haven't made an account, or you just don't know if you love it here yet or not, just subscribe, honey. You're gonna love it, trust me. We have so many videos ready to watch. And even if you guys already watched them all, fuck it, go watch them again, bitch. Tell me. I love to watch my own videos. I don't know if that's kind of conceited or not, but I watch my own videos, bitch, and I enjoy them. I enjoy listening to other chismecito. It'd be fun and shit, funny. So yeah, show some love, bitch. And so I'm not gonna trim anything. Literally everything that I did, you guys are seeing it. I filed already the sides, and then I blend the tip. I know some of you guys enjoy these shorter videos, so here it is, a shorter video. I tried to record almost everything, but I didn't get to prep her nail on camera because I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the full thing or if Mimi was gonna help me do one hand. But I ended up doing the whole motherfucking nail set on my own. Should I wear this shirt? I'm trying to find out what shirt to wear. I'm gonna wear one that says blessed. I bought it at Walmart. I love Walmart shirts. Does anybody else love to shop at Walmart, like for clothing? I don't know. I just fuck my shit up so quick that I don't mind buying my clothes at Walmart. They actually have cute shit. So I went to Walmart about a month ago and I saw this pink shirt with little hearts and it says blessed because I am blessed. And so are you guys. I'm gonna bless you all with this shirt today. I'm a slow ass hoe, so some of y'all already skipped and fucking didn't hear me, but what am I doing right now? Sorry, I had to get a little close. Now some perfume, bitch. Pa que no huelas a sobaco. I'm actually wearing this perfume that Mimi gave me. It smells so good. It's from Dolce & Gabbana Lily. If you guys haven't tried it, that shit actually smells good. I'll be like, honey, I feel like I smell like Mimi when I put it on, bitch. All right. Give me 1 second. So now after I have already pre-shaped the nails, you can see they're not super duper perfect, but they are somewhat a stiletto shape. Some people would probably already leave it like this, but I personally really like them sharp. But in a way, it's kind of good that I didn't do them super duper duper sharp, because later on Mimi told me she didn't want them like shank a bitch style, because she didn't want to get hurt. And I think a lot of us are already kind of traumatized. We're a little traumatized with the stilettos, especially myself, because hold on, give me 1 second. Like, I don't really like my stilettos super duper 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 sharp, where I could like use them as a weapon if needed. But shit, after stabbing my butthole a couple times and my everything, I wanna, yeah girl, I want it to look like it's sharp, but like I could like stab an eyeball and shit, but not so sharp where I'm gonna fucking hurt myself. So right here, I'm just applying my Ultimate Prep Trio. I get asked a lot, what is the correct order for the Prep Trio? And first goes the Bond-Aid, which is the nail dehydrator. Second is the acid-based primer, which is the one that says primer. That one, I like to remove the excess on a napkin and then apply it to the nail. I'll leave like a little centimeter or two from the cuticle area, from the skin, because the primer does like to spread out, so you don't come in contact with the skin. I like to leave a little gap between the nail plate and then the cuticle, and then it just spreads all around. And lastly, I like to use the primer No Burn, because that one leaves a tacky little surface, and you get better adhesion, in my opinion. So I do this to all the little nails, one layer at a time. And then I am going to be applying a little clear layer of acrylic, but I didn't record that because I was fucking yapping with Mimi. We were having like some hella conversations that day. And how to call it, I was like, bitch, fuck it. I'll just tell them that I put the clear layer, but it's there. I'm not done with the primers because I'm a slow hoe. But if you pay attention to the nail tip, part of it is a little foggy. It's because that's where the clear acrylic is at. Literally, it's just a really thin layer. And I like to do that because I feel like when you're using pigments or glitters, you don't want to stain the nail, and it just has better adhesion, in my opinion. So I'm going to be using the color Smiley, Lil Smiley, Cover Soft Pink, and Baja Blast, bitch. So today, Mimi wanted a 3D effect on her nails. Y'all already seen this shit all over Instagram. I've been wanting to do it for quite a while now, so I was like, ooh, yes, I'm gonna record it. I attempted to do one on one of my nails the other day when I was live on YouTube, but I kind of failed because my nails were too motherfucking big and they were square, so I feel like I don't know, it just looks better on a stiletto or a coffin. So I was kind of excited to give it a try today. All the nails are going to be the same as far as color, and texture and all of that. So this is definitely going to be like an acrylic application for those of you guys who enjoy that. I'm going to be recording most of that. I'm going to show you guys how I apply in regular speed. Literally none of this is sped up. I'm not going to include all 10 fingers because I don't want to bore you guys to death, but at least one hand. And so whenever I'm doing an ombre, I normally like to do the tip color first, whichever one's going to be at the very, very tip. But because it's going to be glitter, we decided to do the yellow first and then the nude to blend it down, and lastly the Baja Blast. And glitter is always super easy to blend, so that's why we're like, well, let's put it at the end. I suggested the Baja Blast color because it's so beautiful. Mimi was in between like a turquoise color with yellow, or somewhere along those lines, and she never really likes glitter, so I was like, this is my chance to fucking bring up this beautiful color. She's gonna love it, especially for this effect. I feel like glitters look really, really pretty, and you guys are gonna see in a little while what I mean. I'm sure it looks really pretty too with just like matte colors, but trust the process, honey. The glitter is gonna make it so much more beautiful, and glitter is fucking life, in my opinion. Does anybody in here not like glitter? I need to know. Do you guys like glitter? I mean, I know glitter is a love and hate, you know, because it gets fucking everywhere. But I actually had a client once who didn't fucking like glitter. She was like, yeah, I don't like glitter. I don't like diamonds. And I don't like shiny top coat. I was like, what the fuck? Like, literally, she would make me do her nails matte. And then there was once where she wanted a flower, and I was like, oh, what color diamond would you like? And she was like, I don't want a diamond. And I was like, honey, we can be friends, girl. What the fuck? She wanted a little circle of acrylic as the center of the fucking flower. I was like, yo, that's ugly. I mean, a diamond would have looked better, but I was like shooketh. I was like, people actually exist that don't fuck with shiny stuff? What the hell? Like, what planet are you from? So I was just like, OMG, girlfriend. So I want to know, anybody else in here not like glitter or sparklings? I haven't met anybody else that doesn't like all the above. Like, normally I have people who are not into glitter, which is fine. But those that get like a diamond or like shiny top coat, they just don't like the little specks of glitter. And then I have clients who don't like chunky glitters, and I'm like, what the fuck, bitch, those are the best ones. And I don't know, people who don't like glitter kind of interesting to me, because it's like, honey, glitter's so sparkly, it better for you, como dice la Mimi. Sometimes I catch myself talking more like with my little Asian accent because I'm imitating her or Angela Johnson, and I'm like, dude, hopefully nobody ever gets mad at me, because literally I love it. I love it, bitch. I love to imitate, and I feel like I have Asian in me. Like, it's funny, not funny, but like my dad, he has a I think she's Chinese. He has a Chinese girlfriend. My mom is in love with Koreans. Like, what the fuck? So definitely we have some Asian in us for sure, because, you know, who knows, maybe I'll have a little Asian Sancho. Hey, just kidding. But yeah, this color is so pretty. It has been sold out for a very long time, but I have good news. We might be bringing it back. And if we're not able to get this exact same shade, I'm going to bring a cousin of Lil Smiley. If it becomes a cousin, what the fuck should I call it? Let me know. What do you guys think I should call the cousin of Lil Smiley if we have a cousin? because this was part of a gangster collection, but we don't have the collection anymore. It was from last year. Drop some names below, please. Give me some ideas just in case we have a cousin and not a little smiley. Because sometimes how to color is hard to get my colors again. Like, what the fuck, man? I tried to make some of them myself, but I can't do all of them because some colors are really difficult to create. So I need some expert help. Alright, it's time for my eyeshadow. Right now I'm working on my eyes. I already did all the little smiley, and now I'm gonna do the nude part. Okay, so our little smiley. So working on these nails, I was talking to Mimi about like different setting times of acrylics and stuff like that, because she tried to do her pinky nail. She tried to do the pinky nail, but she couldn't like drag the yellow because it's slower setting and she likes faster ones. And that's how I ended up doing it this way. So normally when I do ombres, I try to do every finger first, because personally I feel like the blend is better when the one color is dry. I used to think for a long time it was better when they're both wet, that you get a better blend, but I honestly feel that it has to be more dry than wet. So what I mean is this neon color has to be a little bit more on the dry side before I go in with the next one to blend it. Let me know what you think. Do you think it needs to be a little bit more wet, or does it need to be dry? So I was telling her that I was gonna do all the yellow first, and then after I did them all, I was gonna do the nude, so the blend could be a lot better. And that way, if the yellow's not dry, it won't like move, because that was her thing. She's like, oh, I kind of made a dip in the yellow because it wasn't dry yet. And I'm like, honey, it's because you're too fast. The acrylic doesn't dry that fast. You're too fast for it. So if you guys are ever working where like a slower setting acrylic and you're just fast as fuck boy, then I recommend to do that way. Or if it works for you, then do it. And the glitter dries a little bit faster. So, honey, it's very important to understand your dry time of acrylics. So that one is what the fuck? My hair is growing already, bitch. It's slower setting, but it's not runny. So I love that. I love, and especially in the summertime, because if you use acrylics that dry to like normal speed in the cold, in the summer they're gonna dry too fast, so you won't have a lot of time to work with. So I appreciate the acrylics that dry slow but aren't runny. I hate runny acrylics. I don't know how people like them, but everybody likes different things. What works for one person won't work for another. Like personally, I like my acrylics to be faster setting, but then I get mad when they set too fast, you know? So I guess my best option would be somewhere in the middle. Let me know what you guys prefer. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. Sometimes I actually like them a little slower setting. Sometimes I like them fast as fuck boy, but runny, no. I feel like I can't control those. I've never been able to control them as good, you know? So I try to avoid any that are like hella runny. But I've encountered some that are like runny for the first 2 seconds, but then they drive fast as fuck. And I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? You playing with me? Like, what the hell? What kind of witchcraft are you made out of? Or whatever. Has anybody got one of those before? But yeah, I do want to know what type of acrylics you guys prefer. And I honestly feel like when you're a beginner, you want them to dry slower. But I want to know how long you've been doing nails to answer. How long have you been doing nails, and what kind of acrylic do you prefer? Do you prefer acrylic or gel also? Because I feel like a lot more people are getting into acrylic, not so much gel anymore. Or maybe I'm just fucking tripping and I'm hanging out with only acrylic hoes. I don't fucking know. But I'm so excited to let you guys know that our scoop party is coming. It's coming very, very soon. So make sure to turn on all your notifications if you guys are always missing out on the scoop parties, because I will be announcing it in my videos. I always talk about them in my videos, so make sure to try to watch them, come to the lives, or if you can't watch all the 3-hour videos that I normally have, follow me on my Instagram stories, because that is where I put all the info on the 411. And I always give my Z hosts a priority to shop the scoops. So if you guys have never, ever, ever participated in them, but you're like, bitch, I want to, but I don't know how it works, how to call it, I always give you guys a date. Okay, the scoop party is gonna be this day, which is normally like a whole week in advance that I start telling you guys, right? And then I'll give a priority date. I'll give up like 4 days in advance or 5 to start buying them for my Z-Hos. So if you guys want to make sure that you don't miss out, join us for our Z-Ho live this month. I don't recall if I gave a date yet, but if I did, I'll tell you guys on Monday or Tuesday when I go live again. And that day I allow my Z-Hos, my subscribers, well, all of you guys are my Z-Hos officially, you know, but on TikTok they do pay for their little badge, and so that's like a little incentive, I guess, in a way, like first dibs for the scoops or for the monthly boxes and stuff. But then everybody else can purchase like the next day or the following. So I try to give ourselves 3 to 4 days from the day we sell them to the day the scoop party is to prepare for it and print out all the labels and stuff like that. So we are planning on having acrylic scoops, gel scoops, and bling. Normally we have mostly acrylic scoops and bling. So not very much of gel. So if you guys are interested in the gel bin, make sure to grab those while they're available, because I'm not sure if we're gonna have extras. I'm trying to maybe convince El Jefe for us to have one more scoop party before the end of the year. And so if I do that, then I won't have too many scoops to go around this time, you know, because it takes a lot of work to prepare. But I'm very excited. If you guys don't participate in the scoop party, don't worry, you guys could come join us, tap the screen and stuff. And we're also gonna be having the September monthly box, which is gonna be really fucking dope. I'm gonna be showing it to you guys soon too, so you guys can choose, do I want a scoop party or do I want a box? Which one do I want? Or do I want both? I don't know. So the September box is going to be a Halloweeny box. It's gonna include 2 new colors, 2 new acrylic colors, and some other Halloweeny stuff. So I'm excited. I don't really like, in the past I didn't really like a lot of Halloween, but I feel like little by little I'm starting to like it more and more. I think I'm becoming a toxica bitch. I'm becoming a toxica as hell. So I'm starting to like it better. Fuck, I'm doing my little eyeliner on Twix, bitch. Alright, let's see, what are we working on right now? Oh, we're encapsulating already? Damn, girl. You're going a little faster, honey. So I did include the encapsulating part because I know I always skip it when I do these shorter videos. Do you guys like to watch encapsulating? What is your favorite part of a YouTube video, like a nail video? What is it that you guys look forward to when you watch a YouTube video? Is it the acrylic application, the filing, the cheesemint? What is it? Because I do want to apologize right now. I don't got a lot of cheesemint. I don't got a lot of cheesemint today. I'm trying to hurry the fuck up. I'm trying to Google fast because I gotta go eat breakfast. And it's already fucking like 11, bitch. And then we gotta go. And I need to hurry up and do this video for you guys so you guys can have something to watch. But these fucking nails were so cute. They were giving me very gummy worm vibes. Later on when I'm doing the 3D thingy majingy on the nail, I was telling Mimi, I'm like, dude, these remind me of like little worms. Little sour worms. And they were giving me a lot of shit. I was like, what the fuck? They look like worms. They look like candies. They look like fucking Sour Patches. Even though they didn't have nothing like textured sugary to make them look like Sour Patches. But I was like, I don't know, bitch. They definitely give me like candy. Como que me quiero morder on the way. I kind of wanted to do one of these sets with a cat eye gel. I think that would look dope as fuck. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I'm using a size 20 Kolinsky brush for the encapsulating. That has been my favorite brush for this summer because our acrylic dries kind of fast, but not too fast. But if it does dry fast, and so the number 20 just allows me to get a nice bead and work it down the nail. I'm not very good at one bead method, so I don't even try that. Especially with this clear acrylic, because I'm telling you, bitch, it dries fast. Like, if it dries faster than most clear acrylics. So if you guys are looking for an acrylic that dries kind of fast, especially now that the winter is approaching, just kidding, it's not coming quick enough, bitch. Like, I need it to be fall already. I need this pumpkin drinks to be available at Starbucks or Dutch or wherever. So if you guys pay attention to my brush, I always get a little bit at a time. I don't like to waste product. Maybe the only thing that I waste is monomer with a big brush. But as far as like acrylic, I don't have it all over my napkin. I just feel like that's super sloppy. I don't like that shit. And no offense if y'all sloppy bitches, but I'm sloppy in other areas, okay? So right here, the nails have already completely dried and I'm just gonna start filing them. I was like, I want to work smarter, not harder today because I had to go to work the following day, which was yesterday, Saturday. And I was like, bitch, I ain't trying to be fucking tired. Like, ever since I stopped doing nails full time, I get really tired doing nails. Like, bitch, I used to get tired all the time. Also, when I did them all day, every day and shit. But because I'm not used to all the work and I take so fucking long, I'm like, bitch, my back and body hurts, like Patrick says. I don't want to overwork myself and then have to go to work the next day and already be tired. But it didn't work. I was still tired, bitch. I took a nap yesterday at work. It was kind of nice. So that's why I started to e-file. Normally, you guys catch me using the hand file to do this step. But I was like, you know what? Let me just do the e-file. And it's the same shit almost. I mean, I feel like you have way more control with a hand file. So that's why I personally prefer to do the hand file. But I'm like, nah, honey. I don't need to be doing all the movements. I'm sweating bullets. And I had the AC on, but I was just sweating. Whenever I start to file, I get really, really hot. And I was like, no, boo-boo. We're just not going to get that hot today. But does anybody else go through that, or am it just me? I'm just a fat hoe that fucking gets hot when I'm filing. So at this point, I think Mimi had already told me like, well, it's okay if you don't do them super sharp. And I was like, oh, great. Now I don't have to super duper duper file them to knives and shit. I'm like, woohoo. Good thing I didn't over file them in the beginning, because right now I would have been a little sad because I work hard for no reason. So after I filed them with the sanding band, I did go in with my extra fine bit to seal in the cuticles and remove all the little scratches. Mimi went to wash her little hands. And now it's time for the texture. And I did go ahead and do the texture on the thumb without asking if she was going to want them matte or shiny. So later on, I went and covered it all with matte. So do ask your clients or yourself, are you going to want the base matte or shiny when you're doing this? Because if you're going to want it to be matte underneath and the little texture shiny, I do recommend to put a base matte coat. I mean, a top coat matte. And then do the little 3D thingy majingis. So I'm using my cluster gel for this because I don't have no hard gel or nothing like that. You guys just gotta use what you got. If you guys don't have hard gel or whatever it is that people be using on the gram or TikTok, use your brain and think of what the fuck do I have in my workspace that I can achieve similar or the exact same look. So to me, I was like, bitch, I'm gonna use my cluster gel, but it does leave a tacky surface, so that's why I'm gonna be top coating it later. And so I'm using a I don't know what fucking size this brush is, but my liner brush, and I'm literally just kind of like making circle motions at the top and then lightly dragging it, so it could make like a bubble or like a thicker ball at the top, and then when you drag it's like a fucking thinner line. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but pay attention to what I'm doing so you guys can see what I mean. Because it's not a straight line. It goes from thick to thin. And it does give a little bit of like mermaidy vibes too, huh? So for the thumb, I was kind of struggling on the first one. I'm like, dude, this one is a little fucking more up. This one's a little bit more down. What the fuck? And Mimi was like, it's okay, girl. It's the thumb. Nobody's going to see the thumb. And I'm like, fuck, okay. Let's move on, honey, because I got 9 more to go. And I didn't want to record all of them because it's like pretty self-explanatory here. You repeat to all the little fingers. So I'm going to proceed with the bling bling. And I already applied the top coat. So using the same liner brush, I got a little bit of shiny top coat and I dipped it in there and just outlined it very carefully so that I didn't touch any extra matte nail, because then you're going to make everything shiny. These nails will look super beautiful, also completely shiny, but I just feel like the glitter in the nails with the matte and the shiny just make them pop a little bit more. So I didn't want to take away from the design with a lot of bling. Normally, bling is life and everything, but sometimes you need to learn to know when less is more. And a lot of my followers on live always be like, who cares? Put more. But it's like, no, you have to learn sometimes. Like, do you want your eyes to be drawn to the design or to the bling? Some of y'all are like, to everything, bitch. But I don't know. Over time, I just learned to appreciate the design sometimes, like the bling is necessary, but you could do a little bit, maybe like a little accent finger. You do a little bit more on a finger, and then the rest could be a little bit more toned down so that the whole set will look really nice, together. It's like when you're going out or whatever, if you have big ass earrings, big ass lashes, big ass fucking necklace, a big ass fucking bracelet, some big ass nails, some flashy everything, like you'll be looking a little tacky, honey. So that's why you gotta learn, like, should I put earrings today or should I put on a necklace or whatever, bitch? I don't even dress up, so I don't even know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean, huh? Do you guys fucking know what I mean? I used to try to train one of my clients, Judith, because this bitch always wanted everything. She'd make me cover her whole ass design with bling and charms and everything. And I'll be like, bitch, you just made me work for no fucking reason. And then you're covering all the beautiful encapsulated glitters and colors. So that's when I started to tell myself to, like, less is more, bitch, in some designs. I feel like a little rapper right here. My throat's a little dry at this point of view. So the colors of the crystals that I'm using today are Peridot Shimmer, Peridot Shimmer, Vintage Shimmer, which is a shape. I wish I had a Light Silk Shimmer because that one is a little bit lighter, like more orangey, and I would have looked way better than this one, but still. Don't be afraid to choose some color for your nails because originally I was in between, should I do Light Silk Shimmer colors or golden? Or maybe AB. I don't know. A lot of people normally gravitate to the crystal AB colors because that's just what matches with everything. But sometimes we forget we got other colors. So then I was like, okay. I think Mimi saw the little green ones and I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll just use some green ones. I'm going to use the Citron, which is a bright yellow. I'm going to use a little bit of the Vintage Shimmer, Light Silk Shimmer. and it's just gonna give a different look versus if you would just put crystal AB. It'll just, I mean, it'll look cute too, but the colored crystals just give a different vibe. If you guys don't have like colored stones, I recommend to have at least golden. Gold also looks very, very nice with a lot of nail designs. I'm more of a gold person than a silver, but normally I gravitate more to crystal AB when I'm doing nail designs. But for this set, I feel like yellow and gold look really, really pretty together. And that's why I was like, should I do golden? And I do have very good news. I'm going to be doing a few more Swarovski mixes. So if you guys didn't know, I've already had 2 on the monthly boxes. And then my extras, I'll sell them on the side. But I think I'm going to be selling them on the side for the next month or 2. I'm going to create like a Halloween mixy vibes. And another one that could probably be like, I don't know, wintry bitch. Because we need variety in our life, okay? I just love variety. And if you guys got fucking OCD and shit, then you guys could sort them out yourself. But I'm gonna be doing some more nails where we're gonna need mix different sizes, different colors, different sizes, you know. So if you guys didn't watch my Winnie the Pooh nails, go check it out. They're already available on here on YouTube, and also my left hand. All of my videos are always uploaded here, but just make sure to watch them all, give them a little like, and leave me a little comment if possible. But I gotta go already, gotta go make some breakfast. So I'll see you guys again soon. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to show some love, ask me a question, or leave me a suggestion on another video, like a design or something. I think my next set is gonna be like Galaxy or something like that. I don't know. But have a beautiful day. Bye. I hope you guys liked the video.